Hello, my friend. Welcome to live chat. I just realized my mic is a little far away. Let me see if I can whoop because Jabberwocky broke. Jabberwocky it's not broken. It just isn't connecting during live chat anymore. So Jabberwocky is just like sitting down here now, and I have to use the other mic that I have. But anyway, that's not why you're here. You are here for live chat. We're going to hang out and we're going to just talk about stuff because honestly, like there wasn't anything in like that we didn't talk about What's Up in Makeup already. Like we already talked about all of the things. So I figured I'm going to the Barbie movie with my 15-year-old Phoenix, and we are going to be going, I don't know, we didn't get tickets yet, so because they were still sleeping. So I don't know when we're going, but we're supposed to be going today. It just kind of depends on which theater and where we're going to get tickets. But anyway, I figured I need to put makeup on for that, and I thought we would have fun. And I have no idea what I'm doing. I am not good at more dramatic makeup. It's not really my thing. So I figured it would just be fun to like hang out and talk with y'all while I get ready. And we can talk about things that are happening in the community. We can talk about stories that we talked about in What's Up in Makeup today. Like we could talk about any of the things. And it's all going to be decided by the people that are here live in the collective brain of makeup awesomeness, where we help each other not to buy crap. And we also sometimes talk about things happening in the community, sometimes gossip a little bit, and just hang out and have fun and be a fabulous community. So there are many people here live. But if you are not live, that's okay too. You are also part of the community. You are going to participate in the comment section down below. You're just as valid, even if you're watching on the replay. We do next week's What's Up in Makeup, in case you would like to join and you're not here live, will be at 10 a.m. Eastern time. And then the week following that is going to be at 5 p.m. Eastern time. So if you're not sure what time that is for your time zone, if you're not in Eastern time, just Google whatever your time zone is, Eastern time to whatever your time zone is. A calculator will pop up in Google and you can type in, 10 a.m. or 5 p.m. and it'll tell you what time it is for you. But yes, let's say hello to the people that are here live. Donna Lee, hello, good morning. So good to see you. Been in a rut lately. Oh no, that is such a bummer. I hate when the ruts happen and you're just kind of like, oh. But hopefully you're doing okay. And I'm happy that you're here, because sometimes when I get in a rut, I just don't want to be like with people. Like I just don't want to do the peopling. So I'm just happy that you're here and that we can hang out this morning. And I hope that you get out of the rut soon. Roya, good morning to you in California. Oh, one day I want to make it back to California. Ginger, hello to you. Hi, Teresa, and our fabulous moderators. I know Flory is here as well. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you helping us keep this a nice, happy, safe place. I got some strange comments on What's Up in Makeup this morning that were like, so hopefully I blocked 2 people already this morning. They were just not nice people. They were just mean. Like it's one thing, constructive stuff, but about my appearance. Like people are just mean. So hopefully those people are now gone and we don't have to deal with them. But however, if they happen to show up, I know Flory and Teresa will keep this a nice, happy, safe place. If they give you a direction, just a little disclaimer, if Flory or Teresa or any of the moderators ask you to do something, if you could just listen to them, that would be awesome. They're my trusted people, and don't take it personally. It's just, I'm just trying to do the thing. And every once in a while, someone accidentally gets put on a timeout because somebody's finger slipped. So if you get put out on timeout and you realize that you think, oh my gosh, I didn't do anything, why did I get put on timeout? It's probably because one of the moderators accidentally hit a button. It happens occasionally. So don't just you go back and you're fine. Like it's gonna be okay. So thank you, Teresa and Flory, for being here. I appreciate you. Carrie, hello to you. Happy to have you here. Hi, Miss Lavender. Oh, Toronto. I love that city. Eat some next time you eat poutine, you need to think of me, because we cannot get good poutine here. I think we've had this conversation, Miss Lavender, about how they try to put like shredded cheddar cheese and stuff on our poutine. And it's like, are you kidding me right now? So that's what I always get when I go to Toronto. I've been 3 times now to Toronto, and I love it. Amanda, my friend, so good to see you. Happy to see you. Give that baby big cuddles for me. Hi, Slick. Good to see you. Hi, Stacy. Happy Sunday. Hi, Monica. And there's Flory. Flory is wishing you well with all of the flowers and rainbows and sunshine. Appreciate that. Roy, oh, yeah, I know. Flory's amazing. Hi, Kim. Currently melting in Vegas. I'm so sorry. I do not envy the Vegas journey right now. As you know, we just got back from Mexico, and it actually was not that much different than it is here in Maryland. We were in the Tulum area. We were in Riviera Maya, which I learned is not in Tulum. It's like a drive. You can't walk to Tulum from Riviera Maya. We were in Riviera Maya, and it was humid, but it didn't feel like Vegas. Vegas is a whole nother level. So please stay safe and healthy and drink water and hopefully stay in air conditioning. Pinky Expression, hello, good morning. And Flory again. And Sorojan, happy Sunday. I'm celebrating turning 41 today. Happy birthday. I'm definitely thinking about going to go see Barbie. It looks amazing. Happy birthday to you. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. And then Tiffany, hello from Pine Barrens, New Jersey. I have never been there. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Thank you all so much for being here. Let's go ahead and get started. So let's see if there's anything. Yeah, Heidi says, Jen, you mentioned comments about your appearance. It makes me sad. You're stunning. Oh, thank you, but you don't know it apparently. The way you come across, so classy, your humor, etc. You know, it's funny. Like the older I get, I notice that things are changing a bit, which is fine. And I actually posted on Twitter this week because I am still on that platform. I posted about how getting older is a privilege. I have my 30-year high school reunion coming up in 2026, and there are probably at least 8 of us that didn't make it. Who knows if there's any of us that will pass before. There were 2 people that passed away last year. One of them was a good friend of mine. I actually went on a date with him one time. That didn't work out, but we were always friends. What did we go see? We went to the movies. I think we saw White Men Can't Jump. We either saw that or we saw Wayne's World. I can't remember, but I think we saw White Men Can't Jump in the theater. And I'm putting on the primerizer, photo finish primerizer, hydrating primer. And we were just always like friendly. We had like a mutual respect for each other. We went on a date in middle school, by the way. And then he ended up marrying his high school sweetheart. And he's no longer with us. And I was so sad about it because he was just the nicest person. And it's like, there are a lot of people that don't get to grow old. One of my friends from elementary school passed away a month after our last reunion. It's like, so when people make comments about my wrinkles or about gray hair or about, me just looking older in general, it's like, thank you, because the alternative is not what I would like. I would much rather stay here and grow older. Thank you. But thank you for saying that I'm stunning. I appreciate that. Some days I look at myself, I think everybody does that. Some days you look at yourself and you're like, man, I am having a good face day. And some days you look at yourself and you're like, no, not so much today. Not so much today. I'm going to be using my Lisa Eldridge Seamless Skin. Oh, I have to say while we're going, what's PR? Crap. I'm hoping not to drop this foundation on my lap. This is PR, the Smashbox Moisturizing Primer is PR, and the Lisa Eldridge is Purchase. And I'm going to deepen it just a little bit because this is slightly too light for my skin once it gets on. So I'm going to use, these are discontinued Catrice Darkening Drops, which are one of my favorite things that I've ever purchased. I use them all the time. Thankfully, I only need the tiniest little bit. But yeah, I think that we should not be commenting on people's appearance that much. I think saying someone looks beautiful, giving someone a compliment is wonderful. But anytime you're commenting on someone's, like, especially somebody's weight, like, oh my gosh, you've lost so much weight. It's like, did I really look that bad before? It's like, oh, you look so much better. Anything that's like, you look so much better than you did. It's like we are not in the same reality right now. Like, this is not cute. It's not good. I feel like we just, just commenting on people's appearance is so tricky because it's the backhanded compliment thing, But but the people today was not a backhanded compliment. Well, I guess it was, because it was like, you look so much better than you used to. Like, there was one about my gray hair, and then there was another one that was about my wrinkles. And it's like, come on, dude, really? It's like, I'm 45. I'm supposed to look like this. You know? It's really not that big a deal. Swarjan said, I found a gray eyelash today. So fitting. Oh, yeah, because it's your birthday. All right, so I chose this foundation because it's a little bit more full coverage than some of the other foundations that I have. And I figure with the Barbie movie, I should try to go a little bit more full coverage than what I normally wear. And this is a beautiful finish. It's got a really nice satin finish. I don't reach for it all that often, but when I do, I remember, and it's like, oh, this foundation is really freaking pretty. And I should reach for it more because it was darn expensive. All right. Let me just finish blending this and I'll find another comment. Pinky Expression says, woo! In the class of 96 is definitely a privilege seeing each new day. Oh, definitely. Absolutely. And the thing that's really cool about my graduating class is that at least the people that came to the reunion, we had like maybe 75 people, and we had a graduating class of probably double that, maybe a little more than double that. It really wasn't a big class. And everybody was so nice. Like, even the people that were not as nice in high school were now magically nice. Like, it's like they realized that they were not nice back then, and now they're nice people. And it was really cool. It was really, really cool. I grew up in like a lower income, middle to lower income neighborhood called Aspen Hill in Silver Spring. I went to Silver Spring, Maryland. I went to a it's very, diverse and fabulous in so many ways. And we actually got made fun of for going to that school because it was one of the poorer schools in Montgomery County. And, the richer schools, when we go to football games, would make fun of us. And, it was definitely an experience, but I loved my school. I did. I loved Wheaton. Yeah, exactly, Mari. People's own insecurities projecting onto others. Yeah, I mean, and that can happen. And you just need to find another way to do it. I mean, everyone's going to have insecurities, and that's fine to have insecurities. But you shouldn't be, well, we shouldn't be, because I'm sure I do it too, projecting that onto other people. And it's also social standards changing. So much has changed in the past. I mean, people say, it's because of the times or whatever, but I really do feel like the older you get, the more you realize about things being acceptable when you were younger that are just not acceptable anymore. I mean, you think about all of just like, accepting people's body types. It was, all of the diet ads we used to see. And there are people that still believe in that culture because we grew up in it, because it was a huge part. I mean, like, things really have changed as far as what was seen as acceptable and what is seen as acceptable now. And if you don't grow and listen to people and evolve, then you end up in a rut and think that things are appropriate that are not appropriate. This concealer is so light because my skin tone is a little bit deeper from being in Mexico. But we're gonna hopefully fix it. I hope. All right, let me scroll down a bit. Yeah, I saw Flory said, every day is a gift. Oh, 100%, 100%. Class in 2005. That's the year I got married, in 2005. Oh, this is a great topic. I did see this. So Miranda Lambert is a country singer, and she said something about her fans taking a selfie during her concert when she was, I don't know if she was performing at the time or whatever, but she kind of publicly scolded them for taking a selfie during the concert. And this is the thing. I personally, I see her perspective, but I am not on her side on this. In my opinion, if you are excited to be at a concert, you want to have photographic evidence that you were at the concert. I mean, it's one thing if if you're talking on the phone or scrolling, you know what I mean? Like, if you're just straight up not attending, but taking a selfie, Like, it's like you want to show people that you were there because you're excited. Maybe Miranda's in the background and it's like, look at our seats. They're so close. I'm so excited. I would have been absolutely freaking mortified if I were those people, because chances are, probably shouldn't have put that on my nose, because chances are they were probably just really excited. And it's like, I get that it's disrespectful to a performer to be doing something other than attending to the performance. But when you're trying to make a memory, like, I think that seemed out of touch for me, honestly. Like, maybe she hasn't been to a concert in a while that was like meaningful. But I thought that was, I don't know. I mean, like, I used to perform, I used to do plays and stuff in high school. And, like, I, you want to see your audience attending to what you're doing. But at the same time, when people are excited, they want to take pictures. And I get that, and I don't know. It just felt out of touch for me. Like, maybe she hadn't been to a concert and been excited in a while. I don't know. Or maybe she's just a little older, I don't know. I didn't see a problem with them taking a selfie during the concert. Did not see that at all. Brittany, I was very insecure. I had to do a lot of introspecting to find out why I was so insecure. It was from being heavily being bullied in high school. I'm in a much better place now, but it took years of work. Yeah, it's amazing how long it takes to undo something like that. It takes so long. I forgot to mention powder today is Gerard Cosmetics Slay the Bake Blurring Powder in the pink shade. This was PR, and Jen Gerard is a friend of mine. So yeah, I mean, I definitely, I went through my times as well, and it took me a really long time to feel comfortable in my skin. But it's definitely, I think, being on social media really makes me regress, because I used to be, and I think I've talked about this before, I used to be under the impression, kind of like, if one person tells you something, then it's probably, one-off, whatever. But if you have multiple people that don't know each other saying something about you, then maybe we should like look at that and be like, okay, is this an actual issue? So that's how I went in to the internet. Of every single person is valid. Every single person is a person with an opinion that is valid. And if more than one person is telling me something about myself, then maybe I should look inside and see if that's really true. And that has been a very not a good choice, because I think that you tend to, as humans, we tend to focus on the negative. And I think my big mistake was focusing on the, small group of negative versus the huge, wonderful, amazing group of positive, like the people that are here live. And that's something that I've worked to really focus on, is the people that are here that I'm talking to every day. A lot of the people that, are off doing their own thing, that a lot of people that have issues don't watch my content. So it's like, how can I possibly take that seriously, So the insecurity thing, I was definitely very insecure, especially in middle school. And then high school, I had trouble finding my footing. And then college, I again had trouble finding my footing, but I found a great group of people, and ended up really becoming confident in college. And then regressed a little bit on social media, but now I'm back. And now I feel really good, But it is amazing, Brittany, how hard it is to undo traumatic social experiences that really stay with you, whether you were a part of it or whether it was projected onto you because of something that you couldn't help. It's difficult to get past those things, and it does take years of work. Absolutely. Hi, Darky Snake of Science. The 90s were great. The vibe was so good. Shit went wild after 2010. Yeah, I don't know. The 2000s were pretty wild too. I feel like I appreciate the more conscious, like, I feel like we weren't as socially conscious of other people that weren't us. Like, you think about, like, what was that show that was so, like, it's awful. It was a play with puppets. And there was a song called Everyone's a Little Bit Racist. Oh my gosh, that song is so horrible. And then, like South Park, some old South Park episodes, absolutely horrible. And like YouTube from back then, like all the horrible things people used to do, that were so insensitive. And it's like, that's kind of what I'm talking about. It's like I feel like we've evolved so much out of that, because if you take the time to listen to people that you will never, have that experience, you realize how hurtful and harmful a lot of those things are. And it's like, I'm really thankful that we're out of the 2000s and that we're in the 2020s in that way, at least in my bubble, in my sphere. I know that it's not like that everywhere. I know that things have gotten worse a lot of places. This is not a blanket statement. It's just, I feel like there's more awareness now that's available. Whether people choose to internalize that or not, that's a whole nother thing. But I feel like, at least in my bubble, I wasn't aware of a lot of things that I am aware of now. And I'm very, very thankful, because I feel like it's made me such a better person to to have access to the internet, access to people that have different life experiences than me, that are willing to share those life experiences online, that I can learn from, and, respect the different ways that people grow up and all of that. So, Avenue Q is what it was called, Avenue Q. And I'm actually kind of scared. I'm actually kind of scared to watch it like all the way through. Yeah, Alana knows Avenue Q. So yeah, I mean, it's just like, but I didn't know. I don't know if other people didn't know, but I didn't realize. I was like, oh, if they're doing it, then it must be okay, And that's such a terrible perspective, you know? So Donna Lee says that resonated with me so bad, because growing up I was always made fun of. I'm so sorry. I thought I was ugly because my classmates would call me names. I am so sorry. There are so many people that have gone through things like that, and you would think that people would evolve and change from that, but I don't think that it has. I mean, you guys know, I think I've told you before that I pulled my son out of public school because of all of the bullying. It was horrible. And also there were so many, and we live in a pretty good neighborhood. There were so many fights, and he just, how do you feel safe when you don't know if a fight's going to break out in the hallway right in front of you, and he got elbowed in the head because somebody was trying to push past him? He's kind of a short guy, and it's like, why am I going to make my child be traumatized? I'm hoping he'll go back for high school, but we'll see what happens. But I know that that's not something that everybody can do. I'm very lucky that I work from home, that we can do that, but it's such a better fit for him personally. And I'm so sorry, Donnelly, that you went through that. It's awful. And I hate the whole kids will be kids thing. Like, it's like, no, teach your kids better, do better. It's not okay. It's absolutely not okay. All right. So I didn't tell you about these products. This is Makeup by Mario's. This is his eyebrow pencil. Yeah, Master Blade Brow Pencil in Classic Brunette. This was PR. And then this is the Fluff Up Brow Wax by Benefit, also PR. All right. Oh, and then eyeshadow primer is the Essence Prime Like a Boss eyeshadow base, also PR. Okay, so for eyeshadow today, I want to do pink, but I don't want to be obnoxious pink. Like, I don't want it to be like I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, honestly. I don't know. So I brought over the Bare Necessities palette by ColourPop, because I figured I could kind of set it up with this, like something really light, and then go in with the Natasha Denona Love palette, because this has some really beautiful bold pinks in it. Maybe like this shade Giving, I think would be fun, but I want to set it up and do something a little more natural at the start, and then just pop the pink. Oh man, everybody's talking about their bully stories. And it's like, I'm so sorry you had to go through that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Joey says, IG and TikTok made me feel so less than. I find myself comparing my looks, life, etc. to others, so I got rid of those apps. And I think you have to do what you have to do to protect your mental health, Oh, wow. So IK says, or AK says, people even say that Rent and Glee are offensive now, and soon the only thing left to enjoy will be a plain wood board. See, this is the thing, though. If you're enjoying things that are harmful, then that's an internal thing that, I mean, maybe a misunderstanding, because it totally could be. I misunderstand things all the time. But if you're enjoying something that's harmful to people, then that might be an internal thing that we want to look at. I don't know anything about Rent, but I do know that Glee has some stuff that's There's definitely great episodes of Glee, but some of it is not good. But left to enjoy. That's what's getting me. I'm a little icked out. Just a little icked out. Just a little bit. I don't know. Maybe I misunderstood because I do that all the time. There was a poor person that I got them mixed up with somebody else, and like it was not good. Like, what was it, like a month ago or so? And I thought they were one person and they were another person. And they were like, no, that's not me. It was another Shannon. I think it was, I was like, no, I'm so sorry. So I do mix things up sometimes. Sometimes I don't understand. Format finesse. There will be tons of pink. It's completely obvious who's there to watch the Barbie movie. You can go as bold or out there as you want and still blend in. Go for Jen. Okay. All right. Well, we'll see. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Glee did not age well. I know Phoenix watched it and I told them ahead of time, I was like, I have heard that that show is really problematic. And they told me that, yes, there is definitely. Phoenix is super in tune socially. So, we talked about a couple of things that happened on the show and we're kind of like, it's funny. I really love that Phoenix has access. Well, hopefully John will too. Hopefully he'll go back to high school. But Phoenix, like the school that my kids go to is very diverse too. So they have, a very diverse group of friends. And it's, you learn a lot when you have people that grow up in different cultures and have different social experiences. And I love that for them. Because even though I grew up in a very diverse neighborhood and diverse school, like a lot of us sectioned off, that we sectioned off by race a lot, like just naturally, because that was the culture of the school and the time. My group was very mixed of a bunch of different people, but there were definitely groups that were sectioned off by race, nationality, history. We had all the Asian kids hung out together in a group. And now looking back, it's like, why did they do that? Was it for safety purposes? There were groups of Black kids that hung out together. What was the reason behind that? There were groups of white kids that were just white kids hanging out together. Like, I wonder, like, as looking back, why was that it was like that? And I don't know. I really don't know. So, like, like I said, my group was very diverse. We had all kinds of people in my particular group, but yeah, I don't know. And that really bothers me now, like looking back, like, because I didn't have the awareness back then to even tune into that kind of thing. Yeah, Danny says Glee was terrible. Literally, the pilot was about the teacher blackmailing a student to join the Glee club. Had so many issues with the cast too. Yeah, I don't remember it very well. Oh man, Donna Lee says it eventually turned me into the bully's bully. Wow, that's interesting. Tanya, Glee was supposed to be a parody. It just failed miserably. Gotcha. I mean, I think that what the attraction to Glee was a lot of the, this was PR, by the way, this palette. I think a lot of the attraction to Glee was the music, honestly. To hear music that was familiar in a different way, and at least that was the way why I was attracted to it, was to hear music being sung by different people and worked into a plot I thought was really fun at the time. But I only watched the first like two seasons maybe. When the original cast was gone, it was like I stopped being interested in it. All right, so let's pop over into the Natasha Denona Love palette. This is where I get nervous. This is purchased. And, okay, so maybe we'll start with this dark pink sparkly guy in the outer corner and see how it goes. See, this is Jen. What is going on, Jen? Jen, you should have gone on a vacation with your husband and worked on your relationship. What are you talking about? I have known Jen for so long, and I have no idea what you're talking about. Jen, I met in Indianapolis years ago. What are you talking about? I did go on vacation with my husband, and we don't need to work on a relationship. We're fine. What's what is happening, Jen? And why are you yelling at me? Our relationship is fine. Do you know something that I don't? That's so weird. I'm literally so confused. All right. I like our relationship is literally fine. It's so weird. I don't know why you would say that. All right. Let's see. See, I never watched Degrassi. I never watched it. I don't know anything about it. Um, Singe Beauty Brush by Angie Newquist, friend, but purchased. I never watched Degrassi. I was a huge, I think we've talked about this, a huge Kevin Smith fan. And Kevin Smith is a huge, he's a director. He is a huge Degrassi fan. He's been a part of that universe or whatever. Um, but I never really got into Degrassi. I don't know anything about it. I really should, because if Kevin liked it, it had to have been pretty good. And I know that like Canadians freak out over Degrassi. All right, I'm trying to like bloop it up there. These Singe Beauty brushes are so freaking good. Again, Angie's a friend of mine. But these are so good. Like Angie's so good at makeup. Like her style is a little bold for me. Like I can't really like not that I can't, but I don't really enjoy it on me, but it looks amazing on her. And she just knows how to do the things. She knows how to do all the things. Oh, okay, Jen. Jen says, as an Asian in school, for me, I was shunned away from other Asians because I didn't conform to their typical standards. Wow. I hung out with people who accepted me, and that was the Hispanics, Armenians, and biracial. Interesting. Very interesting. Amanda, I loved My So-Called Life. I was Angela in high school. You know what's funny is I didn't really watch that show either, even though I should have, and I freaking love Claire Danes. I didn't really watch that show a whole lot either. Which is very odd. You would think that I would. I did try to go in and watch it as an adult, and I got kind of bored. Is that awful? Because I know it's classic. It's classic. I need to just be in the right mindset, I think. Um, yeah. Donnelly says because it's based in Canada, LOL. Degrassi literally went there. Yeah, shows tend to pale in comparison to even shows today. Max is bringing it back. Nice. Nice. I was a 902. See, I was a 90210 girl too, Elizabeth. I was a Dylan fan. I had a big baggy Dylan t-shirt. I was a Dylan. I always liked the bad boys. All right, we're gonna go into giving because it's giving. We need to do this. This needs to happen. Oh my gosh. Oh, I wonder if people in my theater are going to have pink makeup on, honestly, because I feel like when I'm at the market, right? The only people I ever see in full beat are the people that come up to me and tell me they've watched my channel. It's like I know my people when I see them. Like in this area, people don't wear bold makeup. Like I don't know about your area, but it's very unusual. So I don't know if people are going to be wearing this stuff. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to happen. But I love 90210. I was a huge 90210 person, and also I loved Saved by the Bell too. I did. Oh, looking back in the teen shows were not great. I think the animated shows were what I enjoyed because you could laugh and not think about life as much. Yeah, that makes sense. You know what? I watched Gilmore Girls Alana for the very first time. What was it? A year ago or so, and I loved that show. I absolutely loved it. I didn't feel like it aged as poorly as some other shows. Um, there were definitely some problematic things like that popped up here and there, but I thought overall as a show, I felt like it aged pretty well. See, this is I don't what am I missing? Say I must be missing something about Saved by the Bell. I mean, not Saved by the Bell, about Gilmore Girls, because I definitely remember seeing a couple little things in there, but like, what did I miss? Because I really liked it. What am? Because I want to learn. I want to know. I want to know. Amanda says, I always felt out of place when I wear makeup or dress here. The lady that did my makeup for my wedding says the same thing about people are not willing to want and glam. Yeah, that's so funny. Because Amanda's comes to see me at the market all the time. And yeah, interesting. Yeah, it's weird. People don't wear a lot of makeup here. I wonder I'm really like worried about Jen. Like I'm really worried. Like, what the heck happened there? I don't know. If Jen is here, I still think that you're awesome. I just don't know what happened there. That's really weirding me out. It's very weird. Okay. Yes, I know. I know I need to add more pink. Some intense and Valentine. I know. I'm gonna work on it. Oh, the boyfriends were so abusive. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, hold on a minute. Ren and Stimpy. Yes, I love Ren and Stimpy. My brother and I used to watch Ren and Stimpy together. All right, we're gonna use Valentine. Yes, we're gonna go for it. We're gonna do that. Yeah, Zach Morris was trash. He was always trash. Even back then, he was trash. But this is the thing. I didn't know that. I feel like oh, that is darker than I expected it to be. Oh, this way. This way. Where did it go? Right there. It's darker than I expected to be. I'm gonna have to lighten it up because I feel like it's too dark. That's better. Okay. Yeah, because I'm not gonna pull that off very well. But now I need to match it. But I think it's too dark. If I was like 3 shades deeper, I think that would look prettier than it does. Okay. She's just a subscriber of mine that I've met in person. I met her many years ago at a meetup, and she just said something weird earlier that I just was confused by. Oh, interesting. Zestra says, recently tried rewatching Married with Children, and man, we couldn't get through a full episode. Really? I used to watch that all the time. Really? Oh my gosh, I didn't realize that. Is it bad? Okay, we're gonna go. We got to make it more bold, right? We're gonna do this. Let's go with heart on the outer corner to try to make it more bold, right? I hear my inner Angie in my head. More bold, Jen. Darker, darker. Do more. Do more. More, more, more. Darker, darker, darker. Blue, 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 blue. We don't have to stop and do in the middle. We don't have to do what's on my face because we've been discussing this. I do need to move on at some point because we're gonna run out of time. I didn't use peach. It's not peach, it's pink. Oh, I guess intense, it is a little peacher. But it's pink. It's pretty pink. See, I was just gonna wear this. I don't have an iconic outfit. I don't have a Barbie outfit. I'm 45 years old. I was gonna wear this because I've seen Barbie wear stripes. Like the striped bathing suit? No. No. Oh, okay. I don't have ColourPop's Ooh La La 9-pan. I have Petals and Point. I don't have the Ooh La La or a Lethal Cosmetics Wildflower. I need neon pink. Barbie did do blue eyeshadow. You're absolutely right. So, oh, thank you, Jess. I really love your personality content, but you can't wear that. When am I going to wear that? I don't have Barbie clothes. I did not prepare for this. I did not prepare for this. The striped bathing suit. Thank you. Thank you for being on my side, Afras. Thank you. Eyeshadow is the Barbie statement. Thank you. But you're right. Barbie didn't wear stripes. I know. That's what I'm saying. No, I don't have a pink floral sundress. I don't wear bright pink ever. Like ever. I should. I don't have a pink purse either. I don't have any of that. Yeah, really sparkly glitter maybe. Really sparkly glitter on top in the middle of your lid. Okay, hold on a minute. Hold on a second here. Hold on. What do I have in here? These are my Cleona shadows. Do I have anything cool in here? No. There's nothing Barbie in here. There's this one, but that's not even like sparkly. Hold on. Let's see. Hold on. I know I have something. Let's see. How about Amrezy? No, not really. Ooh, what about this guy? This guy's cool. The ABH Amrezy palette. Let's do that. Bloop, bloop, bloop. That's like a lighter. That's kind of fun. This is such a pretty shade. There we go. How about that? I think that's more Barbie-ish. And we got to put a little in the inner corner. I'm going to put a little dippity dop in the inner corner. Boop, 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 boop. And we're going to boop, 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 boop. Right there. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. One more. How's that? Is that better? What? Let me do my eyeliner. I can always add something later, but I gotta move on from the eyeshadow somewhere. Oh, hi, Cherie. Cherie says, saw Barbie yesterday. Movie was better than expected, and I love how so many people were wearing pink and greeting each other as Barbie. Movie is pure fun. It doesn't take itself too seriously. That's great. And this is the thing, is that I didn't play with Barbies. I used to set them up. Like I had like a little, like a hair salon, and I would set up my hair salon and I would pose them all and I'd be like, all right, now what? Like I just did not have the creativity to like make them talk and stuff. Like that just didn't happen. See if I can get this a little closer to me to do my eyeliner because I need bigger eyeliner today than normal. Bloop. Let's say bloop. It's really not that big. I don't know. This is kind of big. I'm going to make it bigger. We're going to Amy Winehouse this. Little bit. Little Amy. I think that's pretty good. Aw, thanks, Joe. I appreciate you. Joe says I look great. Oh, that's so funny. Tish says, I saw a TikTok of the goths going to see Barbie and taking pictures in the Barbie box. It was awesome. That sounds amazing. Oh. A teacup says, Jen, that totally is playing with Barbies. But no. But see, I had a friend, and her name was Brandy. And Brandy used to play with the Barbies, like make them talk to each other and stuff. I will tell you a secret that I've never told anybody. Are you ready for this? So when I was probably 11, 12, me and my friends, I had two friends, and we made the Barbies have sex. We like pretended they were having sex over at my friend's house. Oh my gosh, I've never told anybody that. Because we were just learning about that stuff, you know? Like, it was like 12. But we were like serious about it. Like, we like made them go out on a date, and then they were like in the bed doing it. That was my extent of playing with Barbies. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right. Do I match? Probably not. But I have a bigger wing than normal. Yes. My brother had one of the bigger G.I. Joes because they had like the small G.I. Joes, but yes. And then I had these little dolls that were supposed to be like little models, and they were the same size as the little G.I. Joes, so I would always have them date. Okay, so I'm not alone. No, I'm not alone. What? Donnelly, you did the same thing? Darky says they did that. Stephanie did that. See, this is why I should have told people earlier, because I've been carrying this around and never telling anybody. And then now you're telling me we all did this? Are you serious? Okay, maybe I'll put blue under the eyes. That's a good idea. I haven't gone there yet. Oh my gosh, y'all are so funny. Apparently all of our Barbies had sex. Fab. That is hilarious. Oh my gosh. Y'all are a trip. Y'all are so funny. I didn't realize that. I learned something new today. Oh my gosh. Y'all are so freaking funny. I die. All right. In honor of the Maybelline, the Maybelline ad, I'm using Sky High. Oh, BT Dubs. This is Hindash eyeliner, and this was sent in PR, but also purchased. I've done both. Okay, I will take a pic in the Barbie box, and I will put it up. Maybe I'll put it up in the YouTube community tab to make sure y'all all see it. Oh my gosh, y'all are so funny. It's like makes me wonder what my kids know and like what they've done. Because you know, I've got an 11-year-old who's going to be 12 next week, and I have a 15-year-old, and it's like I know some of the things that they know, but like who knows, man? because there's so much more access now than there used to be. I used to try really hard because we didn't have cable. Or did we had basic cable at one point, but I remember there was a scramble channel. Do you guys remember the scramble channel? Or was it just me? Where it was like Skinamax or whatever. And every once in a while you could see people doing it through the scramble. Like it was like a blurry, like mushy mosh. Like it was like blurry and like I don't know, it was almost like I don't even know how to describe it, but it like I don't know, it was just scrambled. I don't know how you describe. I don't know what you say, but like the colors were all like mixed up and mushy, and you could hear people doing it every once in a while. Sometimes it was like you couldn't see it, but I used to try so hard. Like, what is even happening? And now kids have so much access. Unless you have blockers on it, kids have so much access to anything that they want. You know, if they know to look for it, right? I have not tried She Glam. Do not plan to. Shein, not my thing. Not my thing. The Spice Channel. That's what it was called. It was called the Spice Channel. Yes, thank you so much. The Spice. Thank y'all so much. I forgot what it was called. You're right. It was called the Spice Channel. It's Cinemax, but it's naked people. So we called it Skinamax. But it was Cinemax. And then, I shouldn't say that because it has to do with somebody else. I'm not going to say that story. It was a family story, but it doesn't have to do with me, and I shouldn't say it publicly. But there's another story popped in my head. I'm going to let that go. Oh, Teacup says, you just unlocked a memory of me and my brother realizing the pixelized blur came through clear during rapid channel changing. We totally saw boobs. See, that was me. That was me. I was trying to do the same thing. I was totally trying to do the same thing. This chat is off the hook. All right, so lashes. Let's see. Maybelline Sky High. I honestly can't remember if I purchased this or if it was PR. I think I purchased it, but I honestly don't remember. Okay, let's do lashes. I'm going to go into what we call the spider box. I believe my old production manager, Tabitha, named it the spider box. And the reason why it's called the spider box is because it has all of my lashes in it. And it looks like little spiders in here. I probably should wear like bigger lashes. Probably. Let's do these guys. All right, there's a little bit of glue stuck in this one. Let me see if I can pull it out without ripping the lashes out. Okay. So I have no idea what these are, whether I bought them, PR per. I have no idea. I have no idea. Oh, Zestra, I'm so happy. I love being your people. It's a very, like, honestly, the people here are freaking amazing. Like, I love the community here. I know everybody says they love their community, but mine's amazing. The new Huda mascara, probably not. Just because there's always a new mascara coming out, and it's like, it's for the price. It's like, I don't need a mascara right now, and I don't know how much interest there is in the community. Like, if there was like a reason to try it, I probably would, but it's like, you don't know how fast different releases come out. It's like, it's the next thing, the next thing, the next thing. I mean, you can't get everything. And it's like, what is making that mascara be something that I'm curious about? Nothing. Like, it just seems like a mascara, unless there's something I'm missing, because it totally could. I could totally be missing something. Yeah, Cynthia. See, Cynthia remembers Spider Box does whatever a Spider Box does. That was what we used to sing because we used to get ready together all the time. There was an app called Periscope. We used to get together and get ready. But I used to do live streams on YouTube before I was teaching. When I was teaching, I used to go on, I'm pretty sure it was on YouTube at first, where I was doing live streams and getting ready to go to work in the morning before my teaching job. But I think Spiderbox was a Periscope thing before it turned into Twitter Live and then completely disappeared. All right, sorry, I can't read while I'm trying to put this on. Oh, you always had your Barbie and Ken kissing? That's funny. Y'all are a trip. All right, I'm trying to make sure that this stays on. It's hard to like put a lash on and also read comments. Okay. I think that's huge and perfect. I would not wear this anywhere else. This is too big for my taste, but because we're going to the Barbie movie, we're going to... I will go up and look and see if I have a better outfit, though. I will, I promise. I will go up and see, but I don't think I have a better Barbie outfit. Okay. I have a little bit of mushy goo down here. Okay. One down. Oh my gosh, my freaking children with Temu, they just discovered it and they think it's the most amazing thing. It's like, no, children, it is not. It is freaking everywhere. I thought it was everywhere before. Now it's even more everywhere. It's like a virus. Everywhere I look. And because I said it in chat, now it's going to be an ad. All right, that one's stuck on better because I let it dry a little bit better. But I need to make sure the inner corners go down because the bigger the lashes, the more obvious it is when your corners don't stay down. Okay. Bloop. Should I do blue on the lower lash line? Should we try it? Why not, right? Woo! These eyelashes are huge! Oh, thank you so much, Heva. I appreciate you. Okay, so blue. I think Amarizi has a blue. What about that guy? Why not, right? We're going to the Barbie movie. Let's do this really nutty shade right here. And we are gonna just pew, pew, pew. That, my friend, is gold. Thank you, Amarizi. That is perfection. Yes! More blue, brighter blue, all of the blue. I want to paint my whole face with this blue. Okay, I'm gonna bring it up a little bit underneath the eyeliner just to make sure that everybody knows that I have blue on. We're gonna paint it up a little bit. So it's like a little bit on the edges as well, because yes, beach. Sorry, that's what I say when I'm by myself. I don't usually say that in live chat. I always go, yes, beach. when I'm like really feeling myself, I do that. All right, I'm gonna put a little bit of this black in the outer corner just to like anchor it a little bit, just over here in the corner. Okay, right there. And I think I might, hold on, wait. Okay, so I'm gonna just wipe this off real quick. Yes, it's so pretty. All right, we got 7 minutes to finish this look. Do you think we can do it? I'm gonna use a little bit of this shade Wasted just here, just to finish that up and kind of brighten the inner corner a little bit on the lower lash line. This is so fun. Okay, yes, okay. We need to stop with the eyes. Stop with the eyes, Jen. Okay, now let's do, I have a choice of blushes. I wanted to show you this first. Oh, I accidentally left Heba's comment up there. All right. I don't know where it went. Aw, thank you, Syed. I appreciate you. Yay. Yes. Oh, is that from Jenna Marbles? Sometimes I say stuff and I don't even know where I got it from. Is that Jenna Marbles? It might be. It's been a long time. I don't know. I just pick stuff up sometimes. Okay, so I'm going to show you this because oh, hold on. I'm going to get that. I wear the Pure and Barbie lipsticks. Oh, nice. So this, I used the one for What's Up in Makeup yesterday and was not impressed with it because it just blended in. Look. Like, I guess it's still there a little bit. This one's better than the other one, but I think I'm going to have to, like, beef this up tremendously. Like, it is so sheer. So if you're looking for a more sheer blush, these new ColourPop blushes, Set in PR, this is Cherry Blossom, which is definitely more pigmented than the other one that I used, which is, where's the other one? Hold on, what did I do with it? Oh, here it is. Oh, the other one, this one, Whole Mood. Oh my gosh, I showed it What's Up in Makeup today. Did not show up. Just blended away. Definitely least favorite ColourPop formula is the new creamy blushy thingies. The new cream blushes. Powder blushes are so much better, but we are going to do a little bit more. Formula, how does the formula feel on the skin? So it is definitely powdery. So you touch it and it's a cream, but as soon as you blend it in, it turns into a powder. Here, we're going to do this one. Too Faced, PR. Bam! We're going to go hard because we can. All right, we're going to go light though. And then we're going to go hard if we want to. But I don't want to, because it's hard to take it away. Once you get it on there, it's hard to make it go away. I'm going to go upstairs and Phoenix is going to be like, Mom, you're embarrassing me. I'll be like, I don't care. Then don't go to the movie with me because I'm paying for it. Okay. Because I'm going to wear a bright lipstick too, so I don't want to like be too out there. Okay. We're going to do a little bit of the nose thing. Even though I don't think Barbie did that. Okay. I think I might leave it there. Do you think I should leave it there? Is that enough? Because remember, I'm on there under these lights too, so it's washing me out a little bit. Okay. All right. Ready, good. The texture of the blush is not drying, but it's a really weird because you definitely feel like a slick cream, right? But as soon as you start blending it in, like I felt a little cream, but as soon as it starts like thinning out, it feels like a powder. It's super weird. Okay. Let's do, I didn't do any bronzer yet. PR, matte bronzer and light by Sigma. We do a little bit. Blue, 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 because we have to have a little bronzer, right? Because we're Barbie. We're going to even put it on the tops of the cheekbones because we've been in the sun because we're Barbie and we don't care about skin cancer when we're Barbie. Because we are made of plastic. Plastic doesn't get skin cancer. All right, there we go. There we go. All right. And that's why we have fake ones. You know what's weird? Okay, so I tried so hard. I wore so much sunscreen except for one day in Mexico because they would not let us wear sunscreen on this one excursion that I went on because we were getting in the water and they were, with the whole reef safe sunscreen and we were literally swimming over top of the coral reef, so they would not let us wear sunscreen. So that's where I got my sun from, but I try really hard not to do that now. Yes, Donnelly says, yes, no more. Next thing you know, you turn off the lights and you'll look like a sugar plum fairy. We're very cold. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so now let's do highlight. We're gonna do just a little bit. Let's do Benefit Cookie. This is PR. A little Benefit Cookie, which I had never tried before. Oh my gosh, we only have 2 minutes. Moderators, can you hang out for like, if you need to go, you can go. But I'm going to be like another, like maybe 5 minutes. Okay. So I got out, this is PR. This is the BK Beauty lipstick in the shade Self Love. And I don't think this is going to be super, super pink, but I don't know if I want like a bright, bright pink. Like, okay, that not pink enough. I don't think. I don't know. I don't think it's pink enough. I think we need more color. Okay, so we're going to do, because we have to, we can, we're going to do a little bit of, let's do Soul, the shade over here. And kind of go that like deep. See, that's better for me. I like that better. Okay. And then, do we do some gloss? No, maybe not. I was going to put on this ultra glossy lip. Oh no, what happened, Deirdre? What happened? More pink, Press says. Okay. Okay, thank you, Teresa. Thank you so much. Yeah, and the thing is, and what I've learned as far as reef safe sunscreen and all of that is that a lot of the damage to the coral is because of the rising temperatures of the water. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. Because we need glossy lips. Glossy. This is ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lip in Bubblegum. And it is PR. Okay, are we done? Bloop. We need to fluff. Fluff. How we doing? How we doing? How we looking? I think it looks pretty good. I'm happy with it. I don't think that I wish I had a Barbie outfit. I feel like I don't have a Barbie outfit. Like especially, okay, have you seen Samantha Marsh's Instagram and all the Barbie outfits that she has? I don't have any of those. Yeah. Oh, thank you all so much. Thank you. I need to do something with my hair. I'll figure it out. But I'm gonna put pictures up. I'll put pictures up of me and Phoenix from the Barbie movie. We'll put pictures up on YouTube community so that y'all can see how it all came together and how they look and everything. All right, Darky's Makeup and Science, who's much more professional than me. Yeah, coil safe isn't a thing, so use your sunscreen. It's okay. Heat has always been the issue. Yeah, that was what I had read as well, but I'm not an expert in it, so Darky knows more than I do. Darky's Makeup and Science. Yes, because I don't know what your real first name is. Because I know you have a YouTube channel. Why don't I know your real first name? I should know that. Because I'm pretty sure you've said it on there. I just didn't commit it to memory. But thank you all so much for being here in live chat. I hope you had fun. I had fun getting away with you. We had a really fun conversation. I love hanging out with y'all. It's a highlight of my week. Just as a reminder, next week, no content, no Friday video, no What's Up in Makeup, but there will be a live chat. And what I'll probably do when I get back, because we're getting back on Friday, so there's no way I can do all the research like I did this week. So on Saturday, what I'll do is I will do some basic top news research, and then on Sunday, hopefully in live chat, I'll have some stories to talk about that would have been the top news stories and What's Up in Makeup if it had been a show. So thank you. I hope you had as much fun as I did. Liz had fun. Yay. Oh, you didn't put your real name out there. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so now I don't feel bad because I feel like I should have known that, but I'm glad I shouldn't have known it. Cool, sweet. So if I just call you Darky's Makeup and Science, that's cool. Okay, cool. Yeah, thank you for helping me get ready, and thank you for the blue inspiration. I appreciate y'all and mad love. Stay safe, and I will see you next week.